Hi, folks. Welcome back to the Curtis Goes Corner. Another story. More evidence. Hunter Biden. Documents show alleged Hunter Biden signature FBI contacts with computer repair store owner. The document allegedly signed by Biden details repair work on 3 laptops. Interesting little side note there. Brett Baer has in his video there. Hunter Biden's emails are unlikely to be a question in the next presidential debate. Oh, do you think? Really? Considering almost the entire media is against Trump and for Biden? I don't know if they're so much for Biden, but they're against Trump. And the person that's the moderator is a longtime Trump hater. Yeah, that's a shock. Anyway, I digress. Documents obtained by Fox News appear to show Hunter Biden's signature on paperwork from the Delaware computer repair shop where the former vice president's son reportedly dropped off a laptop that included emails related to his overseas business dealings. The document, allegedly signed by Biden, details repair work that was to be performed on 3 MacBook Pro laptops at the Mac shop in Wilmington, Delaware. Aside from the signature, the paperwork notes Biden's name in the Bill To section for a cost of $85. Fox News has not verified that signature is indeed Biden's. And you can see it there. We'll go through the images. There's 2, 3, 4. We'll go back here if you want to see that. That is a subpoena to testify. That's for the gentleman that does the repair work. And we see the rest. Proof of evidence. It's pretty overwhelming. Pretty overwhelming. It's sad. I'm telling you, it really is. I not, even though I'm a big Trump supporter, I am not taking joy in this. To have, well, I was going to say a distinguished career of 47 years, but to tell you the truth, Joe Biden is the classic overachiever. Average intelligence, average grades, average legislative prowess, I guess for lack of a better term. And he's done very well for himself. And at the end of his career, near the end of his life, really, he's amassed quite a bit of money. And it's sad that if it came this way, we're going to have to see. Additional documents obtained by Fox News included FBI paperwork that details the Bureau's interactions with John Paul Mac Isaac, the owner of the Mac shop, who reported the laptop contents to the authorities. That's the part that disturbs me, is the fact that this was sent to the FBI in December of last year. I'm not so keen on that. Isaac received a subpoena to testify before U.S. District Court in Delaware on December 9, 2019, the documents show. Well, what's happened in 10 months? Basically nothing. One page shows what appears to be serial numbers for a laptop and hard drive taken in possession. So far, the FBI and Delaware U.S. Attorney's Office had declined to publicly comment on the situation. That's standard. They never do. Well, unless, of course, it's against Trump and somehow somebody leaks it out, but that's the way it goes. Biden's overseas business dealings have been under renewed scrutiny since last week when the New York Post published emails purportedly exchanged between Biden and associates in China and Ukraine. The Ukraine, it sucks, it's nasty, it's dirty, it's sleazy, but I could give a damn about the Ukraine part. It's the China part that I have a problem with. That's the part that really gets to me as an American citizen. And as a former Democrat, I'm in my mid-60s. And, you know, I never disliked Joe Biden when I was a Democrat. He's just one of those guys like the goofy uncle or the goofy neighbor. Or, you know, not that bright of a guy, but decent. And to see this happen in the end, maybe he wasn't so decent after all. I don't know. We'll see. One email dated May 13, 2017, obtained by Fox News, includes a discussion of remuneration packages for 6 people in a business deal that now bankrupt CEFC, China Energy Company. The email appeared to identify Hunter Biden as chair, vice chair, depending on agreement with CEFC. That's pretty damning stuff. The email includes a note that Hunter has some office expectations you elaborate. I propose equity split, 20 for H, 10 held by H for the big guy. Fox News spoke to one of the people who was copied on the email who confirmed its authenticity. Sources told Fox News the big guy is a reference to the former vice president. My understanding, there's several other people on the CC list, and that in those emails that confirmed all of it is true, and they all came from Hunter. The Biden campaign has denied that Joe Biden or Hunter Biden engaged in any wrongdoing. Investigations by the press during impeachment, even two Republican-led Senate committees whose work is decried as not legitimate, and it's the same stuff. They said they investigated him before. Biden campaign spokesman Andrew Bates said, yeah. Well, that was before all this evidence came out. It's, and the media is covering him. It's covering him. This could be bigger than Watergate. And I was around as a teenager for Watergate. I recall distinctly. I was 16 years old when all that came down. And I remember all of it. I remember when he resigned, Nixon, and there was intelligence services involved, CIA, FBI, people in the White House, chief of staff, security advisors, the works, the vice president, you name it. And it was a big F-storm. And it cost Nixon his presidency. This could be 10 times that. The part that really bothers me is the fact that the FBI had this the whole time. Were they waiting until after the election to say anything? This deep state stuff, I don't know how far it goes. Maybe that's why they're so scared of Trump. They're scared if he gets reelected that maybe he's just going to go through there and clean house. People don't understand. I think even some of the people that support Trump don't understand, but especially the ones that dislike him or hate him, they have Trump derangement syndrome, is the fact that Trump is the resistance. He is the person that's going against the entrenched bureaucrats in every single agency, including intelligence and law enforcement. It's crazy. You notice that this laptop being held by the FBI since last December, none of it leaked out. Well, who are they going to leak it to? They won't leak it to Fox, so that means nobody gets it. There's a few other channels on YouTube and some other websites that would have done it, but of the mainstream media, of the cable media, nobody would have showed it except for Fox. And they wouldn't want Fox to have it first. And that's really a shame, because they couldn't leak it to the other ones because they wouldn't even say anything about it. They're not doing it now. Joe Biden's campaign put what they call a lid. That means no interaction with the press, no interviews, no statements. I did it this morning, and it'll be on until Thursday night in the debates. So that's 4 full days. Nothing. You know, you noticed that even Biden's spokesman said, well, that's all been done over, investigated by even Republicans in the Senate, and they found no wrongdoing. You notice, though, they didn't deny it. That's interesting. And the only interesting fact is, I believe it was Hunter Biden's lawyer, if not, I shouldn't say Joe Biden, I should be respectful, Vice President Biden's lawyers asked for the laptop back, which puts the whole Russian collusion thing right into the toilet where it belongs. If the lawyers want the laptop back, where's the Russian disinformation? You idiot. People believe what they want to believe, but my God, it's when your lawyer asks for something back, that means it was yours to begin with. There's no disinformation here. It's there. What becomes of it, how it affects the election, I really don't know. I'm afraid our republic is at stake. I really do. And the country we once knew might be gone. Maybe we've had our run. I certainly hope and pray that that's not the case. And I take no joy in the fact that a former congressman, senator, and vice president has done this, if it's true, if the accusations are true, and he did this so late in his career and so late in his life. It's sad. And then after I'm sad, I'm furious. because I think he puts the republic at stake. We'll see what happens. As usual, it's up to the American people. So there it is. More evidence piling up. So until next time, folks, goodbye and good luck.